another reading from Joseph's Fables from the Lone Star Park Triple Crown series. And now, another reading from Joseph's Fables from the Lone Star Park Triple Crown series, where earlier I said that we had a Triple Crown winner here, but actually it was at the Midland Stakes in New York, and there's a guy working behind me. And so we're actually and I want my lovely assistant to pan over that way, and then back to me. Back to me, and you can see we're at the horse races still. So, now, another reading from Joseph's Fables from the Lone Star Park Triple Crown series. Woe is me, woe is I. Every Monday, when the faculty returned to the campus, the litter was everywhere. The disgust was solved with the purchase of several trash receptacles placed in several locations. With luck, those who litter will think again. The man's debts were smothering him. Each day when he returned from his job, he opened his mail to find bill after bill. The hours of contemplation were eventually solved with a second job, and his debts were paid off in half the time. Mosquitoes. Double the effort, double the work, yes indeed. All in all, it was a smart move. The old man's fan belts kept squealing on the vintage truck, so he sprayed them with lubricant. Vintage is what we call his old tin can, but his buddies teased him by calling it his junk. Every holiday season was stressful on the young couple. Trying to maneuver 2 Thanksgiving dinners, 2 Christmas Eves, and 2 Christmas mornings between 2 sets of parents and families was difficult. Finally, the husband and his wife informed all 4 parents that they would visit one side of the family on Thanksgiving and the other side on Christmas. If both sets of parents demanded holiday events with their adult children and grandchildren, they could simply get in their own cars and make the drives themselves. Every time the woman balanced her checkbook, she was surprised to see how much her account dwindled. She got rid of her debit cards. In doing so, she realized how the cash in her purse rarely saw a second day, but her account remained steady. As the man looked up at the wall and saw his old nail holes, he decided to fill them. His toothpaste now served 2 purposes. When the old shepherd couldn't find his flock spread out across the meadows, he put bells around the necks of the mothers so that he and the lambs always knew where the mothers' whereabouts were. Centuries later, when a young mountain climber got lost the first time, he never climbed alone again. All in all, the people presented realized they could help themselves by doing one simple thing: thinking. Now it's your turn. Moral: there is not one problem in the world that cannot be solved if one uses common sense. From one fable to the next, read, feel, and learn from Joseph's Fables. And I may be learning something from this fable with all the external noise. When I watch this on video, I might have just learned, don't do this at a crowded, loud place. But it might just work. Hand across, one more time and back. Okay, come back. Read, feel, and learn from Joseph's Fables. See you next time.